Hi everyone. In this video we are going to learn how to remember cuboid formula. So before we are going to cuboid, first let us understand the rectangle. So rectangle is a two-sided polygon where it has the length and breadth. As we all know, area of a rectangle is nothing but length into breadth, so which can be written as L into B, or we can just say LB. So when it is area, it covers entire length as well as breadth simultaneously. So we have a product. Now let us talk about the perimeter of a rectangle. As perimeter indicates, you are going to travel from one corner to all the corners and reach back to the same place. That means starting from 1L and then you are covering B. So if this is L, the opposite side will also be L and breadth. So you are traveling 1L, 1B, again 1L and coming back to B. So your traveling says you have traveled length, and it's an individual process, so we are going to add it together by the symbol plus. Next you have traveled B plus again the length L and then back to B. So the travel is nothing but covering 2 length and 2 breadth, so which is 2L plus 2B, or it can be written as 2 times of L plus B. This is because 2 is common in both the terms. So perimeter of a rectangle is nothing but 2 into length into breadth. For example, there is a park and we wanted to put the boundary to the park. In that case, we have to cover all the edges where perimeter plays a role. Here comes the units. For area, we mention it as square units. If it is meter, meter square, centimeter, centimeter square. The same way, perimeter, it is just unit. Now let us understand, once we know area of rectangle and perimeter, the study of cuboid is very simple. So to understand cuboid, let me take a small box for the reference. It's a box, okay. Hope it is visible. Yeah, let us try to relate this rectangle and this box. Okay, it's a rectangle in shape, so let me denote this length as L, so opposite will also be L. I'm making this so that it will be easy to understand. Hope this is visible. And this portion is breadth, so I am taking B. For a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. All the sides are not equal, so this is length and this is breadth. So when it comes to rectangle and cuboid, a rectangle is nothing but two-dimensional figure. You have only length and breadth. But when it comes to a cuboid, it is a polygon of three-dimensional view. So how it is three dimensions? Three dimensions says there is a projection from the plane. So if this is a plane surface, from here it has been projected. So this is how the projection, and the projection you can see there is some height. So along with length and breadth, the projection, the vertical projection, in turn with respect to axis we say x-axis, y-axis, and the projection indicates the z-axis. So here the projection, we will denote it as height h. So I hope this is clear. The same way I'll arrange it for all the sides and I'll show you just a minute. So I have just named all the sides, the height by h and 2 length, 2 breadth, and all the elevation, the projections are denoted by h. Now let us try and understand how can we relate this concept with CAC, that is surface area of a cuboid. So when it comes to surface area, you have to just see the covering portions. The covering portions, when I say it's only the outer region, do not consider the top and bottom portion. For example, you wanted to paint the building outside. So the top and the bottom will not be included when it is CSA, that is curved surface area. So let's see here. Here is the sideways. So one side. This side is again a rectangle. But here, what are the length we have here? Here the length is L, and what is its area here? It's length into height here. So can I write it as L into H plus? So once you have done this portion, you just do it the opposite portion also. It will be easy for us to understand. So what is its opposite portion? Again, its area is length into height. So I can write it as length into height. So these two outer regions are covered. Now let us see the side face. So here you can see. So area of this portion, it's again a rectangular region. Area is nothing but here you have breadth and here you have height. So it is BH. So once I have done this face, its opposite face will also be remain the same. So it is breadth into height. So totally we have here 2LH and here we have 2BH. Among these two we have common 2 as well as common H. So when I take it out, the left out from the first term is L and the second term is B. This we will rewrite like the other way. I'll keep 2 into L plus B and I'll shift this H last. This is a small another way of understanding CSA. This is nothing but perimeter. So this can also be defined as perimeter into height. CSA can be defined as perimeter into height. All these are calculating the area, so its unit is nothing but square unit. Now let us try understanding TSA. CSA is covering only the outer portion. That means you are only painting the surface, outer surface. TSA indicates that you are painting the entire region of this cuboid. That means it includes top, sidewise and bottom. So already we have finished the sidewise. What are the sidewise we have completed here? Both the side it is LH. So I'll just directly write it as 2LH. You can see here which we already finished these two sides. Similarly, these two sides are breadth into height. So it's 2BH. Which portion is left out now? Sideways are done. The left out was top and bottom. Let's see what is on the top and see what is its area as well. So top portion is again a rectangular portion which has length and breadth. So if top has length and breadth, let me check the bottom also. The bottom portion is also length and breadth. So totally length and breadth one top and length and breadth one bottom. So totally we have 2 length and breadth. Among all the three terms, what is common? 2. So we have LH, BH plus LB. And it's again area, so it's square unit. Coming to the last concept, volume of cuboid. So volume represents the quantity, how much you can accommodate, how much this box fit, how much the tank can fill the water. The same way, the box, how much quantity it can accommodate with it. For example, I am going to fill this box. Imagine that it's all sealed. So I am going to fill this box with water or juice, whatever it is. This box takes the complete length and breadth of its base, and the water level increases and it reaches some height. So it's a continuous process. It will fill the length, breadth of bottom and including the height. Since it's a continuous process, volume of a cuboid will be length into breadth along with its height. So volume of cuboid is LBH. Since it is volume, we will mention it as cubic units. So I hope I made you understand the formula of CSA, TSA and cuboid. So when you learn this way, you will never forget the formula. Hope I made it clear to all. Thank you. Meet you in the next video. Next video will be probably of remembering the formula of cone. Thank you.